Yo, today talking about the electro-harmonix Lumberjack Logarithmic Overdriver, and I'm not even going to pretend that I'm shooting this at a different time than I shot this video, because I'm using the same two pedals. So it would be a waste of time. So the Logarithmic Overdriver, got this just because it seemed kind of interesting, and it turned out that it is very much interesting. A very unique overdrive from electro-harmonix. 3 knobs, volume, boost, and log factor. Volume and boost seem like they would be the same thing. Log factor doesn't seem to have any meaning in my mind whatsoever, but essentially log factor is drive, volume is a post gain, and boost is kind of a pre-gain, though it doesn't add a whole lot of gain. It's a clean boost. And it's just kind of a unique overdrive sound, using, I guess, logarithms instead of linear curves. So let's take a peek. I will be using the Dispatch Master reverb again as something I want to demonstrate about it, and the reason I got it is that it's great for going after a reverb. So let's check it out. So I'm going to do this in 2 sections. In one, I'm just going to go through the Lumberjack on its own, and next I'm going to add some reverb in front of it, which is the main reason I got this pedal and the main reason it's really on my board. It's a great overdrive in its own right, but it works really well with reverb because of, well, you'll hear it. The actual original reverb sound comes through clearly with just like this crunchy storm cloud halo kind of thing, which I really like. Okay, here's the log overdriver, everything at noon. Oh, sorry. Here's my original guitar signal. So you can hear at that point, it's just a really nice light overdrive, and it's already starting to kind of sound like, just even at noon, like you split your signal, one went straight through, and one went into an overdrive, then into an EQ that cut out all the bottom end, and you put them back together. Listen for that. Got the pure signal, and then there's just that floating, shivering halo. Alright, we turn up the boost, which is essentially a pre-gain knob, and crank the volume down again for unity. You can hear it really well right there. Alright, I'm going to turn the boost back down a little bit and turn the log factor up all the way. Okay, I'm going to turn the log factor all the way down. Boost up. At that point, I guess it functions just as a clean boost. And then I'm going to turn the log factor to about 2 o'clock, and then boost to about 1 o'clock. Okay, so the boost's at 3, the volume's at about 10:30, and the log factor's at 1. And you can really clearly hear that original signal, just a little bit fatter, and then that halo. And now, I'm going to kick in some reverb. So with lots of distortion and overdrive pedals, if you put it after the reverb, it just kind of turns it into a crazy mess. You can only really use in certain post-rock type situations, like explosions in the sky or something, and that's great. That sounds great. I love that sound too. But with this, you get the clean signal. And you can even kind of hear the clean reverb halo signal, and there's just that angry lining at the top. Even throw some delays in here. So that's the Lumberjack Overdriver. It's really nice. It's a really pretty and very unique pedal, and it's great to use with reverb. I also wanted to give you another thing for reference. So that was the Lumberjack, but here is another overdrive. This is a digital simulation of an Boss OD1 overdrive after the reverb, so you can hear what a more standard overdrive sounds like after a reverb. Lumberjack. So you can hear that the Lumberjack is a lot more clearer. You can really hear the individual notes and the kind of there's more clarity to it rather than this overdrive, which is just kind of and more useful perhaps for something like explosions in the sky, kind of like. Textural stuff. That's a bad example, and also there should have been a lot more reverb in front of it. But you get the gist. Alright, I will see you next time.